All right, in this episode, we're going to tackle the knock sensor in this 2002 Chevy Tahoe. Check it out. The fuel injectors, it sort of comes up and off. That's sort of the lock for it. Put that in my pocket so I don't lose it. And then you just kind of pinch on these two fins and that releases it, and then you can lift it up and out. And then slide the lock back on so we don't lose it, and it should just go right back, click, into place when you go to put it all back together. And I lost it. Oh, there it is. All right, we're good. This cover plate is 10 millimeters. I got it really for this guy back here. Oh, he's already pretty loose. Alright, so in the evap thing here on top, kind of push this tab. One side's got this little bump here in the middle, and the other side doesn't. And you just push it out, and it should just come right off. There it comes. Dook. So, and then this is just a standard kind of clip style removal. Get those guys out of the way. Same with the alternator. There it is. That's just a clip. Lift up and pull out. See that kind of style clip. Shoot gas everywhere. There we go. Did like a 86.2% good. Alright. And that's got a little lock. There it goes. Pops out. I should be able to lift up. Come on. Come on. There we go. Alright, like that. This is the plug for the knock sensor. It undoes there, and then this is the actual harness that we're replacing, or the other end of the harness that we're replacing. So, okay, so iron harness held down right here. And I believe that just comes off, so you don't have to worry about that guy. It's taped here too, so no sense in popping that anyway. But this one does need to come off, however that pops. There it goes. That'll come off of there. It comes up. Oh, forgot the throttle body plug here. Gets that free, and then that comes through like that. There we go. All right, and we've got some clips along here. Like that. I think there's one in the back. I forgot this sensor in the back here. That just lifts up, pushes out the back. Might be the air temp. Not really sure. And we're not going to be able to like completely remove the harness, because the harness, I don't know if you can see this, it goes in the back, runs down. It might run down to the transmission, I'm not sure, but it definitely goes across and down and into stuff. Instead, what I'm going to do is kind of just throw this up and out of the way. Our goal here is to get to the bolts to this guy and just kind of lift it up out of the middle. So as much as I can, I'm gonna just kind of get the harness out of the way off to the side. I might use some zip ties to do that, just to pull it up and back. I do still have this vacuum line that goes in the back of the intake there, and it's just easier to pull it here off the brake booster. So after that, I think that's it. And we've got 5, oh, it's not it. I got to do the fuel next. But after the fuel, we've got 5 intake bolts that are right there at the bottom. 5 on each side, 10 total, sorry. And those are 8mm. So down here is the coolant lines that need to come off. And I don't know how to do this.
Would you like me to hold the camera?
Sure. All right, Vanna White, there's my camera assistant. I don't know if that'll come through, because goodness gracious. Heavens to Betsy. I can't get in there with this. It doesn't reach. I need to maybe.
Do you need my smaller hands, John?
The small hands.
Get your kids' hands in there. I mean, that was outlawed back in what, 1910 or something, but those little fingers will get in there, man.
That's true.
Oh, just shut off.
No, the screen shut off.
To save the battery?
It's still recording.
I think I'm just getting your hand in there.
Yeah, you can't really get a camera in there, and my sausage fingers, I can't even barely get a tool in there myself. Oh
man,
wrong thing.
What are you trying to get off?
A hose clamp. There's a hose clamp in here. That.
It's a good thing I have a shot of what you're trying to get off.
Yeah. Of course, it's probably never been removed. 170,000 miles worth of usage. All right. I'm not even doing this right.
Do you need me to cut down on the innuendos and the eroticism, or
in your window?
Because you know I could go all day, John.
Yeah, I know. That's
John,
why. That's why I have you along.
Go all day.
That's why you're along for the ride, Harold.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't get it loose. It won't come out of its hole, Harold.
I've heard that many times.
I know. There's no way to get a camera in here.
Oh, and there's no light either, is there? Oh, so you're trying to get this little bit off right there?
Yeah, that hose clamp.
Man, well, at least you know they made it well.
Yeah. Option 2. Try different.
Oh, there you go.
All right. Sometimes it's just all about the angle, right? Just gotta get the angle right. Have the right tool. Right. Oh, actually.
I don't think you're going to get it until I pointed out exactly where it was for you. And then...
Okay. Come on. Hey. Hello.
I almost got it there. I can see it. There you are. Woo. Now, for us non-engine people, what's pouring out of there?
Coolant.
All right.
More than I thought would come out of there, actually. That's still coming.
Yep. It's a lot clearer now than what first spewed out.
Making a mess since 1970. Same thing on the other side. In much
Well, that
smaller
other side
space.
looks like a much. I was gonna say that looks like it's gonna be even harder.
You said harder.
That is my vice. Good thing you got a grip on it.
Yeah, sometimes you need to be a little bit wider. Just working it down the line. Tap, tap, tap again.
6.5 hours later.
This is where some guy, like his spouse is saying,
Oh, there we go.
Ronnie, what are you doing? Martha, I spent the last 5 hours watching this guy get this hose off. It was amazing.
Well, hopefully through the magic of editing, we'll cut out the boring shit.
But I now know how to take that hose off.
Yeah, it'll probably be something like, oh damn, why did I think that at the beginning of this?
You and your fancy tools. I got a screwdriver just like that at home.
Whatever it takes.
Yeah, they said it was going to be all pouring rain today. They're full of shit.
Meteorologist. It could be replaced with an app.
Dude, it's on there, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, well,
there's not a lot of room to work with, and coolant hoses have a tendency to kind of glue themselves to whatever they're stuck on because they just go through so many heat cycles.
you want it to be that way.
Yeah, it's true. You know,
What model year is this?
it's a 2002. Oh, I might have some progress. Be replacing this hose too. I don't know.
Yeah. The end of the hose is going to look like dog had its way with it.
Yeah. Oh. There it goes. It's almost there. Martha, it's almost there. Martha, there it is. I made it, Martha.
Oh, you got it?
I got it.
All right.
All right.
Huzzah!
Oh.
You know what? I think we need a break. Now I need a drink.
Yeah, seriously. All right, so I want to say we need to get this vacuum line out of the way, and then we're on to the fuel lines. There we go. Just kind of get it up out of the way. All right, the fuel lines have these little safety clips come off. You don't want to lose. Put in your pocket. Then you need a release tool. Like that. There we go. The fuel comes out a little bit more than I thought. Where's my paper towel? There it is.
It stopped.
Too late.
It's just dripping a little bit.
Too late. Oh well. Moving on. There's the other one. Saw it a second ago. And here. Come on. There it goes. Okay. Just barely not tall enough. Alright. And I think the last thing I've got is this
What's that?
Vacuum hose for the, I think that's the PVC valve. Just kind of pop it loose with a little bit of twisty. It should slide off. So the guy who's struggled with every hose in his life, including his own.
You do a pretty good job on mine. Were you waiting for that one? You're like, he's gonna say something. That's...
Walked right into that. YouTube lied to me. They made it look easy.
Well, hopefully somebody will make a YouTube video that will explain this a lot better.
It's gonna be this guy.
And the hose was never the same.
Yeah. There it goes. I think. Yep.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh. Ooh, it's barbed. Mm. Barb!
Ow.
Why'd you do that to me? Okay, so I think we've got everything unplugged. And now it's on to the 10 bolts. These guys right down there that hold it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on each side. And then in theory, it'll come right off. All right, Harold, do you want to see if this thing will come off?
Yeah. I like it when you take things off. Ah, look at that.
Probably hung up on the bolts I left in.
Yeah, it's out. It's just all the wiring that's holding it in. There you go.
Oh. Missed the hose.
There we go.
Yeah.
You got it. Wait. Something else is connected. Right here. Oh, it's not connected. Just caught on something. Whee!
All right. So, and then this wiring harness, and underneath these guys is the knock sensors.
You gonna clean all that?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Make it all nice and
Yep.
Johnified.
Yep.
It's not as bad as you think, right?
Correct. So, I'm gonna get a vacuum cleaner and suck up as much as I can.
It's almost like replacing the toilet.
Yeah.
You see that little wax seal at the bottom?
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
Yeah.
that's a few years of me down there.
Yeah. There we go. Just like that. The other one.
The two tools you always need.
BFH. Goes out.
Did you just say your best friend Harold? Or
All right, save you the bits, dirty bits, stuff blocking off the intake holes, bolts back in so that crud doesn't get down into the threads, and then on to the cleaning. All right, so 22 millimeter socket to get these guys out. Oh, we didn't need that light apparently. Loose. Whoa. Oof.
what?
There's a bit of standing water. That one looks almost brand new. Guess it was that guy that was bad. Look how corroded that is.
Huh.
Put some better light on it. There we go. The front one wasn't. Isn't too bad. Of course, there's a bunch of...
Did you already wipe that front one down?
Nope.
Good Lord.
Yeah, so I think what was happening is water was getting...
That's what you're saying earlier, right? About water maybe getting in there that messes up the sensor.
Yeah. And the interwebs recommend that you just silicone the caps down so that water can't get in there. But look at that. Jeez Louise. Heavens to Betsy. Oh, that was... That's good. Don't quote me on the torque specs here, but I think it's like 15 or something. It's like super light, so not a whole lot.
Mike Judge show was fantastic.
I don't know if that's the Silicon Valley TV show. I haven't watched it. TV is
Oh yeah.
is like when I am not able to get into the garage, or I'm too exhausted from yard work or kid stuff.
I know that it's because you just don't. You'd rather be doing something else. It's not because you're snobbish about TV.
No, not at all. No, in fact, the TV I do watch is usually other people's YouTube channels and the Motor Trend app. But it's like that's about all the time I have.
I caught you watching Hee Haw that one time.
Well, I take that back. Like, I did find a little bit of time to catch that that show. It's been out for a little while called Mr. Robot. It's supposed to be pretty good, so.
It is good. Yes. Clearly, I watch way too much TV.
We forgive you. The internet forgives you, Harold. Alright, so put that guy on. Of course, I got it on me.
Well, but you see all the stories where it's like these guys are bit mining and they've got like 50 processors running in some house and their energy usage is going crazy and all sorts of junk, right? Episode 55.
Right?
John's elbow.
Yes, sorry.
No, it's not you. I mean, I'm sitting here holding it right in your elbow.
Well, some of my earliest videos, I was like putting belly cam 3000 on because it seemed like all I was shooting was whatever I was working on in my gut.
Well, we like those curves, John.
Okay. Okay, it's back together. Pretty sure I got all the plugs plugged back in. Vacuum lines, wires, doohickeys, whatever. So, let's see if it fires up. Not seeing any coolant leaks or fuel leaks or anything like that. I'll let it idle and warm up and see what happens once it reaches temperature, just to make sure, double make sure the coolant leaks aren't, but should be fine. So that's how you do the knock sensors on a, well, this is a 2002 Chevy Tahoe. Anyways, thanks for watching.